Hey, y'all, it's Miss Mel here, your witchy bestie. Today we are diving into the mystical side of Friday the 13th. Did you know that some of the superstitions around the number 13 might have came from the Norse mythology? Apparently, Odin decided to have a dinner party and he invited 12 guests. Well, then Loki decided to crash said party, and then that was seen as unlucky. If you have never seen the Marvel Universe, I really don't understand it. Loki seems like to be a great addition to any dinner party that you have been invited to. In Christianity, the Last Supper had 13 attendees, including Judas, who betrayed Jesus. This event is sometimes linked to the origins of the superstition around the 13th. Additionally, Jesus was also sacrificed on Friday, Good Friday. A lot of people seem to think that might have been Friday the 13th, which has to deal with Judas, which therefore becomes Friday the 13th. Also, in October 13th, 1307, King Philip IV of France ordered the arrest and execution of many of the Knights Templar and caused a lot of issues. If you have seen the Da Vinci Code, you know for a fact this was a big deal in explaining the whole history of the Holy Grail. It has been contributed to the fact that the Vatican somehow used that date to kill a whole bunch of Knights of Templar to keep the Grail secret hidden. Again, this is all theory. We are unsure of the actual details because that has all been locked away and we will not know unless we could somehow get into the Vatican and look at those records. It's interesting, Friday the 13th occurs at least once a year, but it can happen up to 3 times in the same year. And the Western cultures are not the only ones who have an unlucky day superstition. In Hispanic and Greek cultures, Tuesday the 13th is considered unlucky. Meanwhile, in Italy, it's Friday the 17th that is seen as a bad omen. I'm really unsure of the details on this. If you guys are very interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And I will start diving into that and see if we can get a little answers to those questions. Changing our route a little bit, and we learned a lot of the history of Friday the 13th. Let's shift our focus to the mystical realm and see how tarot can offer a different perspective on this day. I'm going to pull a card here, and it looks like we have got the High Priestess. This card is all about intuition and inner wisdom. Something that comes to mind whenever I pull the High Priestess, the theme to me, is trust the unknown and trust yourself. This is something that we should tell ourselves every day. We should learn to trust the unknown and trust ourselves. That our intuition is going to guide us where we need to be in this realm. I do have a question for my viewers. Do you guys have a certain tarot spread that you like to use for overcoming superstitions, or something to give you a little bit more of a clear path on days that a lot of people consider unlucky? Can you let me know in the comments below?